Welcome. I want to talk about Asylum Weapons. So the term best in slot, I don't really like it. I just put it into the thumbnail because I knew otherwise nobody would watch the fucking video. There's a lot of good gearing options for both PvE and PvP. Zenimax did actually a good job in that. People just usually overestimate gearing set. Because truth is, more important is champion points allocation, rotation, and your group setup, like your group buffs. Way more important. Before we start talking about Asylum Weapons, I also quickly want to shout out my lovely Patreons. Thank you very much that you keep supporting me, very much appreciated. Now about the Asylum Weapons. So, will I use them in my build videos? No, I will not. Because, I mean, it depends. Like, most people will only have access to imperfect Asylum Weapons. Perfected Asylum Weapons will be very difficult to get. The only way you probably can get them when the Clockwork City DLC launches is through the leaderboards. Because the hard mode of the new trial is really difficult and it will not be cleared that fast. We already struggle with only the main boss and one mini boss. Though we haven't really invested, we only invested, let's say, like 20-30% to what we invested in Halls of Fabrication. It was just slower progression, but still, it's very difficult. Now, luckily, the dude that made the calculations between the perfect and imperfect ones at Zenimax HQ wasn't probably very good with math, because when we look at the dual wield, most weapons, dual wield weapons, perfect ones gives 12-second buff. Imperfect one 10 seconds. It's a really small gap. Doesn't matter at all, right? So for most weapons it doesn't really matter. And the imperfect ones, they're pretty easy to get. You can just kill each boss by itself, and then at the end you will get the imperfected weapon. Now the only weapon where it really matters is the destruction stuff, because there, to apply all status effects, you need 2 force pulls. With the imperfect ones, you need 3. So there is a huge gap. Because they changed it. But the others, really small gaps. But I will not include any of those weapons in my build videos, because simply not a lot of people are gonna have them. The next patch, pretty sure. I also do know that PvP had some problems with the Asylum Weapons. They don't drop in PvP. I don't really know why. I would actually agree that they should drop in the PvP leaderboards, like the first 10 dudes or 10% get the perfect ones, and the other 90 players will get imperfect ones. I don't see why they also can't have access to those. Sure, they can't get them through PvE, but I do know a lot of PvPers hate PvE. That's the thing. So at least PvPers also would have a chance to get them. Back in the day, it was also like this, that you had the chance to get, I think, was it Master Weapons or something? But yeah, the Zenimax removed it afterward. Anyway. So yeah, the Asylum Weapons, some of them are good. And the thing is, most of those Asylum Weapons are PV drops, right? But, well, all of them are PV drops, but most of them are actually only useful in PvP. That's kind of the joke behind it. Yeah, whatever. The only really good one is the destruction stuff, and if you want to play a two-hander build, then the two-hander for PV. But everything else only really good in PvP. Problem. But anyway, I will start releasing build videos, or let's say the builds on my website pretty soon. I will put the link in the description. I also have an article about the Asylum Weapons, Master and Maelstrom Weapons. They updated some of those. I took screenshots and put them on my website, so you can go check them out there as well if you want to. So yeah, I will start putting the builds there, and then once it goes live, I will start releasing build videos. I really want to get all builds with videos again, because in Horns of the Reach I didn't really do a lot. But now in Clockwork City, I want to try to really push out more builds on YouTube again. Anyway, If you have any questions or like what do you think about those Asylum weapons, please let me know in the comment section below. Make sure do not forget to subscribe. I will definitely upload a lot more content in the future. Till then, thank you for watching and have a nice day.